Okay, I'm sewing this pattern, Simplicity 5705, Disney Princess View C, Cinderella. And I'm a little bit stuck on step, for the dress, on step number 6, where it says the puffs, doing the puff sections. Here they are, and here's my pieces cut out. This one is the upper puff right here, and then this one is the lower puff. Okay, so where I'm confused is it says with right sides together, pin puff sections matching large and small dots, pull up gathering stitches on lower edge to fit, and baste and stitch. Okay, when it says puff sections, I'm assuming, because it doesn't really clarify, but I'm assuming they mean pin these two together and pin these two together. That, at least that's what it looks like from the directions and the pictures. Okay. So, but what I don't understand on this first one, it says matching large and small dots, and then it says pull up gathering stitches on lower edge to fit and baste. Well, here's the gathering stitches, but if I'm lining up all the dots and stuff, there's no reason to pull any gathering stitches. So I don't know why it was gathered in the first place. And that's why I'm confused. And of course this one doesn't have any bottom stitching. So when it says to do that, then it says turn puff right side out, press lightly stuff puff with polyester fiber fill, baste upper edges to puff closed. So it seems like there's only instructions for this puff. They don't tell you what to do with this one. And then the picture looks like they're putting one inside the other, which I can't tell for sure if that's what's going on. And then it says, when you get to number 8, it says on outside pin puff to lower edge of bodice, having lower puff facing up. So they're calling it a puff, not puffs with an S. So now I'm confused. Do these all need to go together so it's one puff somehow? Or they just didn't write this correctly? Or are they still going to say 2 separate puffs? Because it's hard to tell from the picture. From the picture, it looks like there's just one puff on the front. And then if you look at the back view, which is so tiny I can hardly see it. But that's the back view right there. That does look like there's a second puff right at the back that's separated. So I can't tell if that's sewn onto the bigger puff or if it's separate and then it gets sewn separately to the bodice, because the instructions say on outside pin puff to lower edge of bodice, having lower puff facing up. So to me, because it says that, it's acting like those 2 puffs at some point were sewn together and you just put that one puff on the dress. So that's why I'm confused. I need to figure out what the deal is.